Hi, I'm Pranav Bakhshi. I'm 19 years old. I'm a model. I'm India's first model with autism. Autism is my superpower. I first realized that I want to be a model when I went for Art for Autism Festival in Mumbai. I felt confident when people clapped for me. I always like to pose for the camera and get my pictures clicked. I saw models walking on the ramp on a big screen in a mall. I told Mom and Nikita, I want to be like them. Mom and Nikita said to me that I'm my own boss and I can do whatever I want to do. And Mom and Nikita are proud of me when I concentrate on what I do. When I went in my car for golf, I saw models on billboards. I admire them when I want to be like them. I click pictures of the models and I sent to Mom. And I said to Mom that I wanted to be like them. Mom wrote mails to modeling agencies and she said that let us hope the modeling agency will take me. And she said that you need to work hard on your fitness because models are fit. I started to work out with my fitness trainer. I've learned small steps of exercises and breathing in and out. I never miss my fitness session. I'm very particular about eating and I munch on junk and snacks only on weekends. Mom and Nikita said to me that I'm patient and hardworking and I will do it. And Mom and Nikita are proud of my struggles. I felt glad when I've got selected to walk the ramp for both. US Polo Association in article is a Benetton. We can do whatever we want to do when we work hard and deal with challenges. When I go for rehearsals for my ramp walks and when I go for photo shoots and video shoots, sometimes I get anxious, but I know how to deal with that. I stay back after the rehearsal and I remember entries and exits in my mind. I discuss things with my mom. I write in my anxiety journal. I take a deep breath. My anxiety gets sorted. On May 13, 2019, it was my 19th birthday. On that day, Hindustan Times published a feature on me. I'm India's first model with autism. I'm India's first model with autism with a modeling agency. After that, there were interviews, articles, and shoots. People DM me on Instagram, and also people say to me that I'm a role model. Sometimes I get confused, but I like it. Earlier, it was only my family who praised me and said to me that I have an awesome superpower. It also feels good when people also appreciate. When I was a kid, I was a big fan of Mr. Bean. Like him, I didn't know how to express myself. Like him, I thought that no one understood what I said. I used to act like Mr. Bean when I didn't know how to express myself. I stopped doing that when I learned how to express my feelings and emotions. But I knew that I'm different from everyone. And I felt that everyone was looking at me because I'm different. I felt uncomfortable and lost. I ignore negative and sarcastic people. Soon after I was born, I was very sick, but I managed bravely. And my father called me Sher Khan. And I told Mom that when she was lying upside down on the hospital bed in the hospital gown, the doctor held my leg and shook and spun me violently. And I puked in the hospital metal dish. This is my earliest memory. And Mom told me that she was not upside down. The doctor held me upside down. I remember so many things from the past. I remember them in my mind, like photos and videos. I remember smells, days, dates, years, peoples, and places. I remember all songs I hear and the years of release. These are my flashbacks, and I love them. I love flashbacks with my sister. We used to play and have a lot of fun. I used to trouble my sister, but I stopped doing that. I like to talk a lot with my sister about flashbacks. I'm passionate about doing things. I like to play golf. I like to listen to 94.3 Radio 1 all the time. I only go to Mumbai and Bangalore because there is 94.3 Radio 1. And I don't go to other cities because there is no 94.3 Radio 1. I attend music concerts of my favorite English musicians when they come to India and perform in the NCR. I went for VH1 Supersonic Marshmallow concert, Sunburn Arena with DJ Snake concert, Sunburn Arena with Wiz Khalifa concert, Ananya Birla live concert, Sunburn Arena with Dimitri Vegas and Like My concert, and Sunburn Arena with Alan Walker concert. I hope that I'm going to see Tomorrowland Music Festival in Belgium because I'm a big EDM fan. I like to do photography. I click pictures of lakes, hills, mountains, winding roads and nature. I won an award in a photography contest. I'm the official photographer of many events. I study graphic designing. I love it. I'm a model. I love to be a model. Mumbai is my favorite city. South Mumbai is my favorite place. I've imagined a new luxury mansion house in Mumbai, where I'm going to live. I wrote an article on my dream house, and I felt glad when it got published. It's going to be bright and colorful. There is going to be wooden flooring and glass windows. And there's going to be rooftop swimming pool with deck chairs. There's going to be luxury nightclub room with Pioneer DJ headset, microphone, and with disco lights with English, hip-hop, and EDM tracks playing all night. There is going to be luxury bowling alley room. There is going to be luxury billiard snooker room with billiard snooker clock. There is going to be luxury fitness room with fitness equipments. And there is going to be luxury swanky bedroom. I'm going to work hard to afford my dream house. I have autism. My experiences are different from experiences, but I learn from them like you do, and sometimes the hard way like you. I like to do things which I plan and try my best. It doesn't mean that I don't face challenges. It doesn't mean that dealing with challenges is so easy. It doesn't mean that I don't feel disappointed and frustrated. I face problems. Easy things can be difficult, but we have to do it and find a solution. I go for music concerts. It's very crowded, and people push from the back. I stand on the railing in the front to enjoy the music and ignore the crowd. When I go in the cab sometimes, I like to listen to 94.3 Radio 1, but the cab driver refuses. But I give help to the cab driver to put 94.3 Radio 1 patiently. When I used to talk with people, sometimes I didn't understand what they were saying. I got confused, and I told them, can you explain me in an easy way? Got sorted. I practice poses and expressions in front of the mirror. It helps me. My journal is like my best friend. I write in my journal every day. Only Mom and Nikita are allowed to see my journal. When Mom travels in, when she's not there, I click screenshots of the journal and I send to Mom, and she reads it. I write in my journal about dreams, flashbacks, and plans. I don't miss writing in my journal. I carry it along when I travel. Posing for the camera and walking the ramp is the best. I walked the ramp for United Colors of Benetton 3 times. I did commercials for FBB and Big Bazaar. I was in the list of 50 coolest people in South Asia. I don't suffer from autism. It's not my weakness. It's my strength. All my favorite Marvel characters have superpowers. My superpower is autism. Always keep celebrating small wins and believe in your superpower. Thank you.